We created Earth and all the other Earth-like vessels to recreate the universe itself, meaning recreating existence itself at the biological scale. We needed to have a massive diamond core that will be able to spin faster than light and as a result harness the sunlight from the central sun of the first universe, the same energy that we use to manifest our human bodies. And then there is a visual representation of that. So because this is what we did with the core, as I have explained in many previous videos, is you're harnessing this energy, right? The space vacuum structure field, right? Like the fabric of reality itself, this infinite energy from the electromagnetic field of infinity. That is all these filaments that connects everything that exists, all this energy of creation, right? And with this core, you have this infinite diamond sphere spinning, right? And that energy is harnessing and storing all that. And with that energy, we would just create, right? This is how we did it. And because this is what we did, the whole purpose of it, the first planet that we created was like, because we know that we created everything and everything was in universes that we were creating as spheres, right? We knew that, well, as biological species that we are, we need to do the same, but at a much higher rate, a much higher scale. And the way we did it was, well, we need energy as our source to create universes. So what's the energy that creates universes? Well, the energy that creates universes is the energy of the central sounds of existence, which is part of the electromagnetic fiber of everything. Well, great. So what's the best way for us to tap into that energy, to harness it so we can use that same energy and release it so we can create a universe with it? So that was the thought process. That was the logic of it, if you want to think in terms of deduction. So because that's what we did, then we realized that, well, how do we go about this? Well, we need to find the best material, and we ended up realizing that the best way to do it was to have this spherical solid diamond core that would just spin to infinity and harness that energy and store it and release it and generate it simultaneously. So it would just act as this core, just like the singularity that the sun is releasing that energy. Then the same applies at this technology scale of this planet. And that just became it. And with that, we just had enough energy tapping into this infinite energy source to create universes and do everything that we wanted. Because anything that we do requires energy. And because energy is infinite in nature and we can harness it and generate it and release it and store it, and anything we want with it, we can create and manifest with it. Because we have an infinite input and output of energy at will, then we can do anything. Because we understand everything, all the signatures of everything that exists, all the sequences. And because we know that, then we just simply need the energy source. And that's what the core does. The core gives us that. So we can just create. And we create to infinity. And that's what we do. And this is what we did. And this is what we continue to do.